Krishank Mane, you are saying that the Telangana police is analyzing the videos of those who said Sar Tan se juda. But the fact is that those videos are out in the public domain, and if the police were genuinely interested in acting against those who've been making these incendiary comments by now, some action would have been taken. This just seems like a ruse to buy time.
No, absolutely not, Rahul. There have been a big mob. Lots of crowds were there who were protesting. So all the videos, because the police department has to, see, one individual, Raja Singh, has posted that video on the social media platforms, and there were protests and there were complaints also. Here no one has come up with a complaint, but nevertheless the Telangana police, the Telangana government is looking it into the matter as a suo motu. So when we are taking it as a suo motu, we have to base the case on all the evidences on who were who led the mob also, who led the youngsters who came outside and protest, so the entire crowd and those who have given slogans also, all this will be definitely identified and they will be booked, because we are not being biased at all. As government of Telangana, we do not want any kind of hate or provocation or disruption in law and order. So definitely action will be taken, and when they are pointing out at Akbaruddin Owaisi or any MIM leaders also, their cases have been booked too. Let me remind you, a MIM corporator also was booked by government of Telangana. But who fought their cases? Who fought Akbaruddin Owaisi's case? Wasn't it a Bharatiya Janata Party legislator, Mr. Raghunandan Rao? He got them bail. So what we are trying to say is BJP should stop this politics of hate. It is not about here. Why did Raja Singh speak then in the first case? Did any MIM or anyone in Telangana, did they speak? Was it reactionary? No, it was not reactionary. It was intentional. It was motivated. They wanted to flare up the statements. He wanted to be one more Nupur Sharma.
Geeta, but respond to this charge that this is being done to stoke the communal fire in Telangana in a bid to try and polarize the electorate, because that's the way the BJP thinks it can make inroads in the state.
Rahulji, polarization I think takes place when the leaders of parties they make the kind of statements that 15 crore are going to be heavy on the 100 crore. And we have Arish Pathanji sitting over here. He made that statement when there was a rally in Bangalore. So I think what is important over here is that this kind of, this ISIS kind of a mentality, this instigation which is taking place. I think the onus lies with political parties, the so-called leadership of the Muslim community, where the name of the party itself actually stands for All India United Muslim, Majlis-e-Ittehadul Muslimin. So it is, you need to, rather than instigating, you need to make your youth aware and sensitized that they are in a secular country where you cannot get away with this kind of radicalized mindset. This is something which is very threatening. So the appeal needs to be to the leadership of the Muslim community that we need.
Now let Varish Pathan respond to that, because we have seen, whether it is in Udaipur, whether it is in Jodhpur or in multiple other parts of the country, this idea of killing somebody or chopping his head off just because something which has been said isn't found acceptable, that seems to be spreading like viral fire, and that enough isn't being done by parties such as yours that claim to represent Muslim interest to try and calm things down, that your leaders need to step up and do a lot more than they are at this moment. They almost seem to be encouraging the fact that people are getting agitated because it suits them politically.
Well, my initial comments itself, Rahul, I said that I condemn all kind of violence and slogans leading to crime or slogans leading to violence. It is our clear stay. During the Udaipur incident which happened, we condemn that whosoever is involved in the incident must be punished as per law. But ultimately they were the BJP's people. They were affiliated with the BJP. We condemn the Amravati incident as well. Now coming to our party's stand, it is clear no kind of violence will be tolerated. Our party, now somebody also spoke about our party leader Akbar Owaisi, so let me remind them and let me bring it before the audience, let me clear it everything. Akbar Owaisi is given a clear chit acquitted by the honorable courts. For his speech, he was taking treatment in London. He came back, he surrendered before the court. Courts granted him bail. He fought the case for 10 years, and after reading the evidence, after hearing both the sides, the court have acquitted Akbar Owaisi. Now, when will, what about Raja Singh? He is today granted bail within few hours of his arrest. Where is Prime Minister Modi of our country? If Prime Minister Modi could tweet on cricketer's thumb getting injured, why not today, when millions of Muslim sentiments have been hurt by such kind of slogans, derogatory remarks made by Raja Singh? Why is he silent? Why should he not come forward? Will he come forward only when the other countries like Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, again they will call our ambassadors and we will have to apologize before them? Then only with Mr. Prime Minister Modi intervene. He should take strict Rahul action against the people. Then only a clear-cut message will go all over the country that whosoever uses such kind of derogatory remarks against any religion, I am talking not only about the Muslims, I am talking about every religion, then only these things will stop. But I am sure Prime Minister Modi, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the BJP won't do that, because they want to polarize the elections. They are using these pawns for their personal benefits for politics.
Let Sriraj Rai respond to that charge. This is being done deliberately because it suits the BJP politically, because they want to polarize the election and turn it into a Hindu versus Muslim kind of election.
Had that been the case, I don't think Raja Singh would have been suspended. Now, Baris Pathan is a lawyer himself. The bail is not granted by the BJP government. It is a law which is granted in the bail, which he was eligible for. And now the trial will be conducted. The way he is saying that Akbaruddin Owaisi was acquitted, tomorrow let us hope that Raja Singh will also be acquitted. So let us wait and respect the judicial system of our country, which will take its own course. That's what we would like to say. Let us not encourage this self-considered gang. They should rather immediately terminate their corporator who was a part of the self-considered gang, and the Congress should also terminate the person who was saying if he is not arrested in a day, from next day onwards they will take law in their hand. So first of all this ISIS pattern or Taliban pattern which they are trying to bring it to our Bharat, that needs to be checked in. So I respect the judiciary of this nation. We respect the constitution of this nation. Let the judicial process go on, and if the law feels that Raja Singh was wrong, let him be punished. That's it. Or if he is acquitted, we will welcome. That's it.